create a new project. I'm going to develop a Windows application. Okay. Now in this Windows application, first let me click Windows Forms. You will get Windows Forms app, Windows Forms app, .NET Framework, Windows Forms app. If you take Windows Forms app and not Windows Forms app .NET Framework, then it will create a Windows application which is .NET Core, which will be developed with .NET Core. .NET Core I am not discussing today. I am considering only the proprietary software .NET, right? Okay, so let me take Windows Form app, click next, give me a fantastic name, learning Windows app, and I am taking version 4.8 because 4.8 has got some interesting feature which is actually not available in 4.6. So that I will be discussing another day. I will share version wise features. So as of now, this Windows application will be using in next few days. So let me hit create to create the application to be generated, right? Visual Studio will open the template and create a project with a specific folder structure, right? So the folder structure will be created by Visual Studio, so we don't have to worry about that. The application is created. If you just see the solution explorer, you will see the files got created. Now in console application which you have created before, there you have noticed that there is a main function, right? Now Windows applications means the application which works in Windows environment. Now, see, one file called form1.cs got created automatically, right? Now, let me just show you one interesting thing here. This form, what it will do if I start the project. Got it? It has created a form, a Windows form, right? So let me stop this.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, if I right click on that and right click on the form and click on properties, what it will do, it will open a properties window for it. Now, what it is, when I have taken a form based application, what happens? Let me jump back to the solution explorer, see form1.cs, and another file got created, that is form1.designer.cs. Now, what happens basically, this form within square bracket design, it means that this form is basically a class, right? Now if you just right click and go to click on view code, you will see that form1 has become a class which is inheriting form class. Hover the mouse over this form, you can see class system.windows.forms.form. It means within .NET framework there is a class called form which has been defined under the namespace system.windows.forms, right? System.windows.forms, under that form is a class. As this class, this form1 class is inheriting this form class, we are getting the screen. Means this is a flavor of inheritance, this is a beauty of inheritance. Now if I go to properties window, these are properties and different methods are defined in form class, so we can use it, right? Now first one, I want to do this form1, I want to rename it. So rename that form to FRM. This is a standard practice, is a standard international practice that start the form name with FRM. Sorry, FRM, our first bin form, right? Now the moment I rename this, Visual Studio is asking, you are renaming a file. Would you like to perform a rename of this project of all references to the code element form 1? Because when Visual Studio added form 1, it has created so many references within that project itself, right? So now it is asking, do you want to change it? Yes, I want to change it, because otherwise it will create errors. I mean, it will show different types of error, because form
Yes,
1
sir.
is unknown, right? So now I have changed. Now right click again and click on view code once again. See, the name of the class has changed and the name of the constructor also got changed, right? It's pretty interesting that Visual Studio is basically a code generator as well. Means you don't have to write the code; it automatically will write the code for you, right? See, I have increased the size of it. Let me just show me. Go to this designer.cs. If I go to this Windows Form Designer generated code, see, I have taken a new form, FRM our first form. This dot autoscale dimension is equal to system dot drawing dot size f 8f by 16f. Forget about that. Client size is equal to 1645 by 593, right? Now, let me make it with height both I have decreased, right? Jump to this file. I have not added this file. 1279 332 means it's automatically changing. This code is getting generated, right? And this is, what is the name of the function? Initialize component, where it is writing that FRM Windows Form Designer.cs, right? Now come back to this code, main class file, this designs class file. In the class file, see, within the constructor it is calling initialize component. It means this is a file, the main cs file, and this is a designer file, and these two files are writing the same class. Initialize component, this class name is FRM our first win form, and our main class file also has got FRM our first win form. How it is possible? It is possible because here, here, this class and this class, same classes
Yes,
definition
sir.
in two
It
different.
happens in inheritance, sir.
No, this is not inheritance. You are defining same class in two different files within the same project. Is it
Yes, sir.
possible? No, it is not possible in any programming language except C sharp, and C sharp allows it with the
Oh,
invent of partial keyword.
okay.
It is written in both the classes. This class is partial, this class is also partial, right? So this initialized component here, it is not defined, so the readability of the code is much more better, right?
Yes, sir. We can reuse the code and like
Not only reusable, reusability is this one. See, this is a class and we are not writing a
we can
single line of
format.
code, we are just inheriting form class, which is already defined in system.windows.form, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
perfect. Chalo, let us move ahead to this. I have a form. Now I am changing the properties of it. So let me change properties of this. Right click, go to properties. It will open. Now in this, I am writing fxbs, and here name is this. See, fx base is written in the title. Okay, now let me go to toolbox. If toolbox is not there in your machine, don't get worried. Just go to view, click on toolbox. Toolbox will come. Here it will show you all the Windows form related GUI components, right? Like button, text box, everything. And what will happen if you just drag and drop a text box control? Acha, what is happening? This toolbox, I want to dock it. I don't know how to dock it. So let me try to dock this. From this toolbox, I want a text box to be here in the Windows form. So let me take, there are two text boxes now. So now I want to take two level controls. You don't have to find, just type level, it will give you level. So here, see how interesting it is. It is just showing the line that where exactly you want to place your what do you call your controls. These are called controls. Okay, fine, this toolbox is done. Now I need a button to calculate. So let me take a button control. In this button control, what I want acha, okay, now the screen is ready. Now this is too big, this will be perfectly okay. Now let me close the toolbox because I don't want the toolbox. Now what I want these controls to be used in this project, where user will type a number and second number and click on this button, it will show the addition result, right? Perfect. Now I will go to properties window and I will check, I will hold controls one by one. It is a good practice to change the name of the text boxes and controls which you are using. So this is text first number. So what I have done basically now, this only changing name will do because I don't want any other properties to be changed. So here text second number. Now in these labels I will not be using in my code. So uh, you know I don't want to change the name but the text property of the uh, labels. So go to label 1, give it first input, and within bracket I want to specify that it should be a number. Now it is taking a bigger space. Now let me set this as well. In this level, let me change the text property of it. uh, Second input and number within bracket. Now it is good to go. No, it is not readable though. So let me set this also. Now this button I'll be using in my code. This button I will give text, change the text property to uh, add, and here I will set btn add as the name of the button. Someone is trying to join the meeting, so let me allow. It's Debanjan. Okay, fine. Now it is good to go. Now see, do you need this maximize, minimize, and close button to be available to the user? No, I don't want. So select the desktop, I mean the form, jump to properties window, find out where I can set that window state normal. Yes, normal is okay. And see start position, Windows default location. No, I want it to be there in the center screen. What are the other properties I want to change? Minimize box, no, not required. Maximize box, not required. Close supposed to be there. Perfect, it is okay, it is good to go. Perfect. Now let us just have a look into it whether it is working or not. Perfect, it is coming, right? Now let me close this. The form, if I want to change the entire back color of the form, so let me change the entire back color property of the form. So let me go there and let me just select a color which yes, let it be there just to highlight, but this color you should not use because this is very odd. Anyway, let it be there as of now. And now what exactly I want when this add button will be clicked, what will happen? This text box's value and this text box's value to be added, right? Yes or no? Come on, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now on this add button, click event. Click is an event. So hold the button in the design screen. This is design time, right? Now right click on that and click on properties. See, these are the properties, right? Now see this icon. If I click on this icon, it will show you the events available for this control, right? It's awesome. Means see, uh, all the events which can be there for a button control, it is written already. You just write what exactly you are looking for. Now there are different events: cursor change, control removed, control added, DPI changed after parent, drag over, drag enter, drag drop, font change. There are so many events. Now the default event is click. So in the click event, nothing is there as of now because I have not written any code, right? Perfect. So let me do one thing. Let me double click it to generate a code. Yes, now a interface for code is written. Now what I want to, acha, for you, I am considering you as, you know, you don't have any idea about that, so I am, writing that in more number of steps, right? But when we will write production level code, we will not perform those many steps. So we will do, we will reduce the steps, right? So first number is a variable, right? And we need another variable called second number, right? And we need a addition result, right? Third
Yes.
variable. Three variables are declared. Now, uh, first number is equal to 0. No, I don't want to make it 0. What I want that txt first number, this has got a text property, right? Yes, it has got a text property. Now, this first number has got a text property. Now, text is what? Text box dot text. Text. When you dragged a control in your form, you are basically instantiating an object of text box class. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So one properties is written over there. Now what I have done, I have called this text box objects text property to fetch the data. Now it is returning what? It is returning a string value.
Yes, sir.
Now I cannot pass a string value to one integer variable, right? So I am writing int dot parse. Is it good now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want all of your voice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. Now second number is equal to int dot parse. See how I am writing. PA parts has come. I have pressed opening bracket. Means it is considered. It automatically will be typed in by the Visual Studio. See, dot text has come. Closing bracket also is there and semicolon is there, and it is writing tab to accept. So let me write press tab to make that happen. Now I have first number and second number in my program within btn add underscore click event, right? So now addition result is equal to first number plus second number, right? Now I want message box. This is a new thing. Message box is a class. It is already written. See what it is written: class system.windows.forms.message box. This is a beauty of inheritance. Dot show. Sorry, show is a method. So within this, the first parameter I have to give addition result colon. I want to concatenate two strings. So plus addition result dot to string. What it will do? Addition result this text plus actual addition result which is there in this variable, right? It will be printed. It will be concatenated and it will be printed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now this show method accepts so many parameters, right? Now come to this. come back to this. When I start this bracket, have you noticed this? Try to note this. Just a minute. Let me hide this and come back here. When I take this show methods bracket, it is showing 1 of 21. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
What it means? It means, see, dialog result dot message box dot show within bracket string text. It means string category, string data types, text is a variable, you pass this as a parameter. Now this is 1 of 21. It means what? This show method has got message box class, has got show method, and show method has got 21 overloads. This is a beauty of function overloading. Now if I want to see what are the overloads available, come to next 2 of 21. I win32 window owner comma string text. No need to understand this. String text, string caption. When a message box comes, it has, normally we see a value, a message, and on top of that there is a caption, right? Okay, fine. So here let me put a comma so that I can pass the second parameter to this function, that is within quotation a caption for this. Let me add a caption. We C sharp team, right? Comma. C sharp team, let it be the name of the organization. I mean, the name of the application can be, right? C sharp team. Okay, fine. Next, I can give what kind of button you are looking for. Okay, okay, cancel. Okay, cancel. Yes, no, arbitrary ignore. What kind of thing, right? So that is one enumerated constant is already there in what do you call, in C sharp library. So I am writing message box buttons, right? See the icon, it's a different icon. And see enum system.windows.forms dot message box buttons. So within system.windows.forms namespace there is a enumerated constant defined. So I just need to write, okay, just press dot and you will see. If I just, let me move this scroll bar, message box buttons okay is equal to 0. See, there are types of button which is already there, so you don't have to remember the number, you just straight away type okay. So okay is there, fine. Now I want, see what next parameter it is asking for. It is asking for message box icon. Okay, great. So message box icon, I will supply a message box icon, that is also enumerated constant, and here I will give a information. Perfect. Okay, now let me save all this. I have just pressed Ctrl S to save it. This function is good to go now. Now let me hit start to start the application. Are you enjoying, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
yes.
cursor is blinking within this, and see within 15 20 minutes I have created the entire application. So I am typing 12, I am pressing tab to move to the next cursor position in the next text box. I can press shift tab to back to this previous tab. This you don't have to do, it is happening automatically, right? So again let me press tab and type 15 and click add. Oh, addition result, the first parameter is 27, second parameter C sharp team as a come in the caption, third parameter is the category of the button, and the fourth parameter is the icon. Perfect, it is good to go. Now I will do one thing, I will not type anything and click add. What will happen? Wow, it will throw one error, right? Because second number dot text has got nothing, and that cannot be parsed through integer, right? Perfect. So let me stop this and add a validation routine over there. So here what we'll do, let me just put this entire code block, right click, go to snippet, surround with what, if, right? In this if, what I will write, txt first number dot text not equal to space, and txt second number dot text not equal to space, then only perform this code. Otherwise, otherwise, otherwise what? Give a message to the user that this is the first parameter. So let me close, and within that write at least type some value in in both the text boxes, right? Now this is a caption, but here it's a message which user has to type. Now message box dot icon, it is not information, I want to change it. So message box icon dot error is there, yes, error is there. So let me click error. Okay, fine. Now let's, I think it is good to go now. Yes, without adding anything. Yes. Have you got that beep sound? Hey, at least type some value in both the
Yes, sir.
text boxes. Yes. Now icon has come. This has come, and click OK. Perfect. Now it is good to go. Right. Now what happens? Users does not want to to type something and touch mouse or use mouse pad, right? So if you want to create a hotkey, so in this ad, just go to properties window, come to the properties. In the text box, I want to make alt a enabled, so I will type ampersand just before alt, right? Now save it, and finally click start once again. Yes, it is running. So I'm typing 12, tab, 14, tab. I can go tab, or see if I press Alt A, that text A will be underlined. Have you noticed that?
Yes, sir.
Means yes, if user presses Alt A, the result will be printed. Now user can click enter to move back. Right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Guys, have you enjoyed this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
now you need to practice it. So let me just stop the record. Okay, fine. So hopefully you all have enjoyed this, and thank you very much, guys. If you really liked it, just give a thumbs up and subscribe. Namaskar.